Flosstube. I'm Victoria, and this is my mom, Kris.
Hi, welcome.
We are Stitchy Fix, and we're so happy you're here. If you are new and just finding us, you haven't missed much. No, we just started this in January as our little project, quarantine project.
And or something we've wanted to do.
Yes, I've been asked for 6 months to do this. Well, because I do the videos, the actual video part. So, yes, but she does way more of the stitching.
We make a good team.
Yeah, we make a good team. So, while I've been on maternity leave, it's been a nice little thing that we've been doing. So, welcome. And we're going to start with a little bit of an update. Kris has a big basement project that she's been working on. So, where are you at?
We met with the designer, and we are definitely 25 bags of trash out this morning taken, 5 carloads of Goodwill, and it's still, everything is in pieces. But everywhere. We all know, everywhere, everywhere actually, yes. But we all know that when you're in the middle of a big project, it's always the storm before the calm. Like all of a sudden it'll all be ready to go.
Yeah.
But 2 of the highlights, many highlights when you're going through memorabilia and kids' projects when they were small, 2 treasures that I found. One is I found the pocket watch that was my great-grandmother's, and it is pre-1898 because it is her maiden name.
At least that's what we could figure out, right?
Yeah, right. So it is her maiden name.
Exactly
so her maiden name, she was born in 1880, was Ida Mae Bauer. So this pocket watch has her 3 initials on it. And we know that she had her daughter in 1898. So presumably she was married the year before that because she was married when she had the baby. So that certainly specifically dates that watch. So I'm looking forward to finding a good jeweler that could see if we could get it working. It was truly a treasure that I've held on to. The other was, as if you've watched other videos, you've known that I learned cross stitch from my mom's cousin Kitty, and we always called her Kitty. Well, I found a picture, and Victoria is going to insert a picture of Kitty in the middle with my mother, myself, our older daughter Lauren, and little Victoria in the front in the pink in the picture.
Super little.
Super little.
With really awesome haircuts.
But the one thing that is the most important is we all loved Kitty. Yes. And she loved us. And it is a great picture of my mom in the green sweater. I'm looking down at it on my phone just so when you see the insert of the picture, you'll know who the players are. My mom in the green sweater, who obviously I refer to almost every week. So I didn't even remember we ever took that picture. And lo and behold, it showed up in my hand. So
do you know where it is? Where is that at our house?
It's at Grandmom's.
Oh,
it's in the
yeah,
rec room.
I can see it.
It's at the rec room in Dresher, Pennsylvania. Many of my friends know that rec room well.
It is fun seeing. There's a lot of stitchers in Pennsylvania. Yeah. And sometimes I recognize the towns.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't know exactly where that is, but I remember hearing that town name from growing up because we went at least once a year, but most of the time twice a year when we were little.
Right. Until work and everyone started working. Yeah, everyone like that.
Yeah.
But well, and by the same token, I noticed on one of the stitching groups that we participate in and follow, one of the women just moved, is in a suburb of Chicago, and she didn't think there was any other stitchers out here. So I did comment, "We're here, we are here, we are here." So that is the great thing about this medium. But I just had to share this precious picture with all Kitty, of you of cousin Kitty and the person who started it all.
Yeah, and I love that picture of Grandmom. She was always dressed to the nines, always had her hair permed, fully done up. Like, I don't even remember, she never wore pants up until very later on.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, she liked stirrups. If you guys remember stirrup
pants. Well, she is 5 foot. And
literally stretching 5 foot.
She's probably shrunken a little bit now. But honestly, any of you who even acquainted with my mother, up until 3 years ago, she wore high heels.
Yes, only. Size 4.
Right, or little teeny kids if she was commuting on the airplane, carrying her little book bag with her coming out by herself with her little stirrup pants and her little cats on. So those are great memories. And anyway, that's the best part of the silly
basement cleanup
project. Anyway,
all the
Victoria, what's
pictures.
going on with you?
Well, very exciting news. I got my vaccine. So very excited that I was able to get an appointment. So because I'm a teacher, I'm a part of 1B, which has started in Illinois. I don't know if, I think it's state by state, how they're kind of like rolling it out. So I'm really, really grateful to have that because I feel better because I work with children, obviously, and so they can't get the vaccine. So me being vaccinated helps everybody is kind of my view. And then I'll be able to get the second dose by the time I go back into the classroom because we are in person. Although today our district had a snow virtual day. So now there's no, I mean, this is one of the bonuses of living in Chicago. So side note, kind of, I lived in LA for 6 years. That's where my husband worked in entertainment. So I was like, I'll move to LA, it's fine. And all my friends back home, my teacher friends back home would get snow days, and living in LA, I was like, not a single day off. I can't get a single day off. But now with remote learning and virtual learning, we are back to kind of no snow days. So my district had gone back in person for hybrid. So all the teachers are there every day a week in the morning to teach in person, and then in the afternoon they teach virtually. But today we had a big snowstorm last night. So at 5 a.m. I got a call saying, we're gonna continue with remote learning today. There's no in-person learning. So the snow day as we know it
becomes double work for teachers because you've already got a curriculum for half, you know, the hybrid version.
Oh yeah, and it's like, what schedule do you follow? Because all the schedules had to change for this hybrid model. It's just, double, no more like a snow day is a day off. It doesn't really exist. But if you live in the Midwest or anywhere that you have weather, we always had to tack the days on to the end of the year, which moving forward, you can always predict the end of the year pretty much, unless there would be like an unforeseen something else.
Well, yeah, God forbid.
I don't know what else it would be, but like we've had rain days at my school because there was a big flood a couple years ago. Again, now that our district has virtual learning, and our district does provide one-to-one devices. So that is how we can do that. I know that there are schools in the area that cannot do that. So they do get snow days without virtual learning, but for our district, it is a thing of the past.
That's right, keep those kids learning. Keep them learning.
Yeah, well, I know, it's a crazy year. But I'm very happy to have the vaccine. I will have my second dose before I come back from maternity leave. And we found a sitter for 2 days a week. So I'm very happy about that. A little bit of scrambling, but very grateful. They seem really nice. So it's just...
So are the other babysitters.
Yes. She's coming to Grammy or Mimi 2 days a week, and then my mother-in-law will come 1 day a week to our home because she lives a little bit further. So it's just kind of easier to do that. So we're thankful because this would never happen in LA. We talk about that often, is we wanted to have kids, to have family around, but also daycare. I mean, as you know, teachers don't make a lot of money, so it would be my whole
decision.
Yeah. It was a lot of variables. So
we are blessed.
It's been a busy week.
It has been a busy week. I've been busy stitching too.
And I stitched too.
Yeah.
Because
you go first then.
No. But Sophia's finally sleeping longer stretches, and I'm working really hard on getting her bedtime routine better because she was like a party girl. And she would like to be up to 9 to 10 p.m. And she's doing better. And so she actually went down at 8 o'clock and like slept until 2. Woohoo! And I was so excited. But from like 8 to 9, I stitched. Right. Like without interruption, and all the chores were done, and I could just happily do that. It was great.
Nice.
But Kris has way more, and they're really exciting. Because a couple new starts too.
Oh yeah, I have it. Yeah, that is not on my WIPCO. I didn't follow that rule of no new starts.
Yeah.
If I can't start something new each week, I'm bored. I don't know. But
also, we forgot you finished.
Oh, I forget. Yes.
Grandmoms, yeah.
I finished Grandmoms Bee Mine. I showed you last week, And I told you I was going to be sending it to her the next day.
We will insert a picture here while Kris talks about it.
Yeah, so it was fun, and obviously we talked about the changes that I did, but I put it on like a medium-sized food-safe jar, and I put peanut butter cups in it, Valentine peanut butter cups in it, so that when Grandmom got it, she could share with her friends at the reminiscence floor at Sunrise. And I got pictures and documentation that, in fact, she did share.
She is a very social butterfly. Yes, she really is.
That has been one of the bonuses of versus her just living here with my husband and I, and we going off to work, is the social interaction she has at Sunrise. To the dismay of the Sunrise people, she refuses to stay in her room. So during different bouts of COVID protection and processes at Sunrise, she has been ornery and unwilling to stay in her room.
She's a feisty one.
Yes, and that's always good because when someone has dementia, I like to see her normal personality come out, and that she does what she wants to do. But it was nice. I mean, she had a purpose then for socializing and things like that, and I think it's a good trait.
Always had a sweet tooth. So
yes.
That is very much.
And I think as she's gotten older, now that she's 93 and a half, I think like that would be like a staple for her. But you know it's always going to please her. That and seeing my husband on FaceTime
those
are the
two
things that bring her joy.
Yeah, sweets and her buddy.
Nothing but her buddy Jim. She lights up across the room, and the people at Sunrise that are managing the FaceTime say, yep, Jim must be on the phone. It's very funny, and it's totally joyful. But so I did finish that, and I'm always happy to send her surprises. So should I go into my whips? Because of course, saying that, and I talked about the clip and the magnet bow that I have for her setup. I haven't had one of those in like a month. So I felt, hold on. Okay, so I felt compelled to get prepared for March. So I did get from Priscilla and Chelsea the Lucky Day with the clovers. Can you see that? Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just used what I had in my stash, and I was really excited because...
Oh, that's a good color.
I know.
I didn't realize you had it.
I didn't realize. It's a mint green Ada. And if you can see, the progress I got is I just did half of the white stitching because, look, here's the truth. I like watching TV, too. And you make too many mistakes trying to stitch and watch TV and read a chart.
Yeah. I
make less mistakes if I've got the half there and I'm just like crossing the halves while I'm watching TV, doing that. So this will be Mother's March switcher out.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't have to be totally crazy. But I thought it was really cute. If you notice, it's got a little yellow truck. I don't have any of the trucking series or whatever, but it has a little yellow truck.
That's cute. It's cute. Yeah. I like the 4-leaf clovers too.
Yeah. And then she likes flowers. My mother loves flowers.
She loves to arrange flowers.
She loves to arrange flowers. And I don't think it's just the dementia. I think it's just something she's always enjoyed doing, making something look nice. But it is one of those tactile exercises, events, moments that she still enjoys doing.
Yes.
You just have to be patient and don't touch them. Because when they're in my house, she will move them, and where she puts them is where it needs to be, and then she'll walk by and she'll change it again. So flowers are very important to her.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
She goes, I was going to answer Barbara B's question.
Barbara B.
Thank you for asking us a question. It's so cool. You asked what kind of hoops I like. I'm guessing you probably saw my absolute favorite hoops. And this is a spring metal hoop. It's cork on the inside. Okay. So I have to tell you, if anyone knows where in the entire universe you could get more of these, Victoria and I would love to know.
These searched on eBay.
These I think are out of date.
Yeah. Like
they came from the 50s or something. We did try and buy at one time some from Etsy, but they hadn't been taken care of. So the cork was like disintegrating, so it made black marks. Yeah. These are not, because these have been like taken care of. But this is the ultimate best hoop that I love. It's a spring.
Yeah.
But alas, if you can't get that, there's two options right now for hoops, and it's a plastic or the wood. I have a stash of the wood ones, and I find that kind of holds it a little more taut than this. Like, you do have to be careful because these are cheap and they've got rough edges. So if someone has a suggestion of how to keep it taut and not worry about the rough edges, that would be good. But I think they just hold a little bit better, a little more gripping than the plastic.
Yeah, I don't love the plastic.
You know, but
But
again,
I like the tension ones. I think the tension ones that I have are like most like the cork.
yeah. But someone asked me who I used. and
I know. I'm just
like
saying
this
this
one.
is one more style with the you squeeze it, and I think that's like because I've stitched on all 3 of these styles too,
Right.
and this is what I learned on was the corked one, which is my favorite as well. But then we found
can
this
get those,
one,
yeah.
and then this on Amazon, and so I don't know. I feel like it's the next best thing, you know.
But thank you, Barbara B, for asking us the question.
Yay!
So that's what we do there. Oh, I did do a lot of stitching. I'll just show you
a lot of
something.
stitching. Yeah.
So should I show? I think I'll show you what I asked you to hold me accountable for. So my
Whip go.
Whip go is to finish a whole chapter on the Hogwarts, and I committed to you guys out there that I was actually going to start it, and I did. So I started the chapter. It's actually technically chapter 1. And instead of the Hogwarts logo, I've got the sorting hat there. And if you look really closely, you can see I only did half stitches here because I wanted to make sure I was in line with the hat and everything else that I wanted to do. And then I started the G here. So I won't do the, if you're doing this stitch along, you'll know that there's a lion head in here because this is going to be Gryffindor. I'm just doing the G for Gryffindor and the sorting hat. But I'm really enjoying it. Like, the statement enjoying or having fun with the stitching is really true. I'm really having a good time with it. But I've got a long way to go before the end of February. But I did it. I did it because I committed to you guys. It's all because of you.
We do feel like we have actually gotten more stitching done because we're doing this.
Yes.
Which is good.
Thank you very much. We feel more productive. But then I did not want to, oopsie.
And I'm doing the same one too, Gryffindor and the sorting hat. And we're both taking off the lion because we're Gryffindors.
Well, we added the sorting hat's pretty big compared to the little Hogwarts emblem.
Yeah, you could like move it down, you know, but I don't really like the lion. I mean, I don't need the lion to have
the sorting hat.
I like the sorting hat. And once the banner's done, it's like fully covered, you know, so it's not going to be boring without the lion or whatever.
Right. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I did work on Zophia's sampler, the sloth, Mommy Sloth, and I think I showed you before a lot of this was only half stitches, so I did watch TV one night and spent the night crossing all of those colors. The chart is on 4 pages, so right at the seam, right where my finger is the beginning of the next page, but the color continued, so I opted for continuing the color, and now I'm starting to fill in her face here with this lighter color. Here, I know it doesn't look like much, but putting stitches in I think pretty much each day.
Yeah.
Really has made a big difference.
I only know that she's done it each day because she texts me every day. Look what I'm doing.
I get credit. Oh, and then, okay. So if my sister-in-law Nora is watching, you'll have a spoiler alert. Don't watch.
Skip ahead.
So, I found in the basement a kitted up project that for some reason did not make it into my haul that I started for my sister-in-law. This is copyrighted 2001. I don't think I bought it then, but I think I was still commuting to the city. So I used to work, we live in
years, yeah.
We live in the suburb of Chicago, and I used to take the train into Center City, and it's a 45-minute train ride, both directions. My brother challenged me. He goes, "Oh, right, you'll never get this done." Well, this year I'm going to get this done. She loves reading. They have 2 cats, and I don't know if any of you have ever seen this or done this, but is this not incredible? A Dimensions kit. I'll read you the particulars.
It's called
Frederick the Literate. I think that's the cat. Frederick is the cat. Frederick the Literate. It's by, the design is by Charles Wisaki. The kit must have come with Black Ada, and I definitely got myself scared away from that. Okay, this is where we've come. Okay, here's the white I started it on. There is duct tape on the edges. That is not even just masking tape. That is duct tape. And it is going to be, it's huge. Well, I think this is where I thought 6 inches around would be sufficient.
Oh, okay.
Because I did start in the upper left-hand corner, which is very unusual for me, but you can see where I've got
the first book.
But this week, I actually finished, like, it was just easy to pick up where I'd started some of the black. So that is part of Frederick's cat back there. So I'm excited to add this to my projects for this year, just because it like means something, because my brother recently sent a picture of my sister-in-law in their library. They have a library in their house, and with the kitties on up the back of the sofa where she was sitting watching her read. So it was just fortuitous again.
And they're covered in a lot of snow. So reading on a snowy day for them is good.
Exactly. I think that's pretty much
it for what you stitched on?
Yes. And the Bee Mine we did.
Yeah, I'll show that, yeah.
Yep. I think that's all I stitched this week.
Oh,
sorry.
That's a ton of stitching. That's a ton.
Well, you know what? It is. It's like my husband reminds me, it's Sunday night. Are you ready for our filming day?
Tuesday. Which we might, just forewarning, when I go back to work, we might have to change our day. I don't think anyone's going to be sad about that. But because Sophia comes on Wednesdays to Grammys, so we said that'd probably be
filming on Wednesday and having it come out on Thursday.
If nothing crazy at school happens on Thursday. Whatever that might be.
Right.
So I did some stitching, very little bit on my Christmas project, but I just wanted to have 2 things to show you instead of 1 thing to show you. So this is Christmas Means More, and I'm just working on finishing up the white. So I ironed it, y'all. Okay, so I'm working down here. There's a white heart, and then I did this. This is going to be like a church chapel, and this has little bits of white, and there's 2 little stitches of white here. So just finishing up the white, and then I'll move on to the next color. Again, this is like, I think we said this is one of the tips, but just to go color blocking, and then I feel very accomplished, you know?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's together.
Yeah, you've gone color by color. So making nice progress on that. It's almost done. And then the Seaside Wedding was what I spent the most of my week doing. This I purchased when I got engaged in 2016. Although just see it came out in 2010.
Well, that's not when you, but that's
because again, I lived in LA, we lived by the beach, kind of by the beach. I've always loved the beach, the water, and the ocean, and I wanted to do this for us, for our wedding. And so last week, I only had this blue bow, and now I have all of that.
Can you see it?
Can you see it? Wait, it's too, yeah, there we go. So I've just been working on this one like dark tan color, and this is the furthest bottom point and the furthest left as well. Sweet. And so lots of progress. Yay. And then
that is a lot of progress.
When we do color blocking, I don't know if you taught me this or not, but I like to do, typically I like to do the one that has like the most color to the least color, if that makes sense. Because then you have like most of it done, and then you get to just feel really good at the end.
Unless it's a background.
Unless it's a background, yeah. But like this
like
one,
the Christmas one.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I started with that blue because I was like, okay, well, I really still want to do this.
But it's pretty close to the center too, that's why. We do typically start in the center.
Center start. Yeah, the center of this is all just back stitching like the, you know, your names and the wedding date. So I think I might make it. My goal for that one is July. What did I get married?
We got married
July 4th. July 2nd. It was a fun weekend though when I got married because it was like the 4th, so people had, and the 4th was on a Monday that year, right? It was on a Tuesday. So a lot of people took off that Monday.
And she did get married on a Sunday. So all right.
Anyways, the wedding, we had it on a Sunday.
Most people had off on Monday.
Most people had off on Monday. The 4th was a Tuesday, and it was the only day available at this place, which was gorgeous. Yes, maybe I'll insert one wedding picture.
Yes, do it, do it. Do the one with the umbrellas. It was the most beautiful day except for like 10 minutes of the ceremony outside.
Outside. Everyone got drenched.
And it was perfect because then everybody was inside.
Yep.
Together singing.
And I was so grateful for the staff because as soon as you walked in the estate, they were standing there with trays of drinks. And I was like, that's right. let's let everyone have a drink. They deserve it.
And towels. And
towels.
hair dryers.
Yes. Ran to the like bride suite.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I cried because of that. It was
honestly
comical.
No, I mean, Victoria and Patrick's poise set the tone for everybody. Everybody had a great time.
Yeah.
Could have gone two ways, and it was perfect, and it was memorable. So you have to put the wedding picture with umbrellas.
Okay, I'll put the umbrella picture.
Yeah. All right, haul. We really have talked your ear off today, but we always have great aspirations. So it is Black History Month. So this is from Fat Quarter Shop. Many of you have seen this pattern before. You've watched Flosstubes. I'm gonna do the smaller one that has just the one square, and then it says Stronger Together with the diamond. Victoria's gonna do the center,
maybe,
of the big one, or the whole one, or she's gonna switch.
Or I'm
to
gonna
one I
do,
am.
yeah.
But Victoria has the whole kit.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna put mine together. So
we're determined this week we'll start it at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we really want to do that, and we appreciate Fat Quarter Shop and their innovative ways to stay connected.
It supports something, doesn't it?
Okay.
So we're gonna start it this week.
Yes, we are.
And we're happy because it supports the United Negro College Fund. 100%
of the proceeds.
So we're really happy to do it and support everyone getting an education.
Absolutely.
That's the way it should be.
Absolutely. Okay, but we have some fun haul too. As you know, we had this on order. We are very excited about this.
I can't wait.
We are also have on order from Fat Quarter Shop the Ada chalkboard fabric. Neither one of us have ever tried it. So we want to do this Bunny Bakery so badly.
We will do it on black.
We will do it on black just to see if we can.
Yes.
I got the February snapshot, which is just so adorable. I'm going to get to it someday, but I just love it. I just
With
love
everything. The kit.
I got the kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I got all the goods too.
The goods.
I know.
I've got the loot.
See, look at all that beautiful color floss.
And we do the DMC.
We do the DMC and Ada.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
Doesn't matter.
And then I know, so I did get the carrot seed pack for the tidbit trays from Priscilla and Chelsea. So I did have to also get the carrot patch because I just think it's really cute. And it's a little different shape.
Yes, but they're the same size.
They're the same general size.
Right.
So that they will go coordinated together. Which, as I think I showed on my Valentine tier tray.
You have space for them.
When I change from Valentine's, which gets to last all of February because it's so cute.
Yeah.
When we go into the Easter months, I know with Lent tomorrow. Starting tomorrow.
I had some punchkis today.
Yay. Not from my store.
No, not from your store. I know, we got some Dieta Bakery. Patrick went out in the snow.
He
got some punchkis.
He could have come to my store. Anyway, the point is, instead of buying the tiered tray that Priscilla and Chelsea show these on, I'm going to use my one and first 3-tier white tray for these things, just because it works well for me. And I realized, so I was looking for a quick St. Patrick's Day chart, just for the fun of it. And I found one that I loved on Etsy. I then go to buy it, and here it is, Primrose Cottage Stitchers again.
I know.
I have like the same
taste
over and over, but I love that it was on a little tray or a little coaster, because that's something everybody has 25 zillion coasters that they can use.
Yeah.
So that was that. And then,
are you gonna do it on black?
I'll see what Bunny Bakery says first.
Okay, or the mint. If you have room on the mint,
I probably do have room on the mint, yeah.
Because it's like a deep emerald green.
Yeah, it's really pretty. So, and this is by Katie. Monthly Mini. That makes me feel successful because I have these huge projects. And then I also did subscribe to the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Stitch Along, which I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it, but I love the idea of being creative. And I'll tell you, that is one benefit of going through the basement.
Oh.
And because of 25 years of costuming and shows and
being
crafty people and whatever, I'm touching all of these different materials. I'm like, yeah, we'd like to create here. And I'm just thinking ahead, like, well, what am I going to create when my grandchildren are ready to create?
Yeah. What can I get into?
So basically, I need all that stuff I have. I'm sure I do.
To the point where they're finishing the attic floor to store all the stuff.
Right.
Like they're just moving the basement to the attic, essentially. It's okay. But it's true. What little kids do, they want to play with stuff. And
Yeah.
we said like the costumes and the...
Yes. Oh, yes. So
we kept
most
those.
of I kept all the costumes I did for our family, and then I taught summer camp for 11 years, theater summer camp, and we had a little very low budget, but we had a lot of things, and so I have one whole bin, and Zophia's gonna love it. I have like a magic wand, boa. I have some of Lauren's little shoes when she was like played dress up. I'm like, this is like a dress up box right here.
Yeah, you don't need to buy one.
No, you don't need, anybody can come over and
Sophia and all her friends.
Yes, yes. So anyway, so I love the idea that this was bright and entertaining and create, so that in the kids' room, in the kids' area down in the basement, we can have that on the wall for being creative, because it's just fun and therapeutic.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's also therapeutic.
You know, little one's awake.
All right, but we have plans.
Plans. I'm gonna keep going on my wedding sampler.
Yay!
And finish up the white, at least, for the Christmas, and then start Stronger Together.
Yes.
I think that's my 3, that's the goal I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm going to keep progressing. I'll show you next week what I decide on.
Yeah.
But we're going to do the Stronger Together.
So
though,
yeah,
for
you'll
sure.
start that one too.
And we're going to do a giveaway when we get to 500 subscribers.
Guys, do you think we can do it?
I mean,
you
oh my
have to
gosh.
press the subscribe button to do it. Okay, 500, that's crazy.
Okay, yeah.
That's crazy. Can you picture
Do I
that?
have even that many friends? I don't think I do.
Oh,
Oh, yes, I will.
we're making new friends. So we're gonna do a big giveaway
Big giveaway.
at 500. So all we need you to do is press that little subscribe button. We just make 1 video a week. Everyone liked the short video. This one's a little bit longer, but they're not too long. And comment down below if you are doing any St. Patrick's. Yeah. Or are you doing the Stronger Together too? We'll put the link down below.
You just asked them 2 questions.
I asked them 2 questions. Answer both if you want to, or don't.
Right, just have fun.
We're not telling you what to do.
If you're doing something for Black History Month in general.
Yeah. There's a Wakanda pattern.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I saw it. I can't find it. I saw someone stitching it. I know. So yeah, if you're doing something for Black History Month, or if you're doing
some St. Patrick's Day.
Some St. Patrick's to get ready. But we love you here. Keep commenting, and we'll see you in our next video.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.